Hey, family. How we doing, y'all? How we doing?
Morning.
Good morning.
Freedom Day.
Already?
Let's start.
Good morning. Good morning.
What up? What up?
Awesome. Look, y'all, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm
What
ready
y'all waiting on?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning, family.
Awesome. Grand Rising, y'all. Look, I'm ready to go, y'all. Y'all already see I got it on the screen. That's how you know you ready. Me and Shauna was up this morning. I get up at 4 o'clock, weekdays or whatever. So I had started my morning routine already. And then I went and I started looking at the charts and everything. And I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, we got this still in the zone. So let's see what's going on. So hold on, let me admit. So yeah. So thank y'all so very much for getting on, man. I appreciate it as always. Today, though, for everybody that's part of my team, y'all already know what it is. Today starts the SwipeCoin of Freedom Challenge. SwipeCoin of Freedom Challenge, y'all. So if you aren't part of the team, what we're doing is for the entire month of April, we are only trading and investing in crypto. We're not doing binary. We're not doing Forex. We focus on one particular thing because this way, that's going to help us all. Number one, to help each other, bounce ideas off each other. We all know that those of us that's doing this, we already know we're focused on one particular thing so we can bounce ideas off of one another, which I was going to ask you to send a message in the chat to ask everybody who got into this trade or who waited and then why. Why did they decide to get in? Why did they get out? Or why did they wait? And I'll tell y'all why I waited, but I'm gonna ask in a second if anybody that's doing the SwipeCoin Freedom Challenge, if they got in already, and then why did they get in? If they didn't get in and they're waiting, why are they waiting? But yeah, so what we're doing is just pretty much trading and investing in crypto for the entire month of April. Nothing else, no other focus on any other academy, just for the month of April. Of course, then we'll go back to doing what we were doing. But we want to just see how far those of us that's doing this, how far can we go in 30 days with just one particular academy with what we have access to. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. If anybody wants to join it, let me know. And then it's on WhatsApp though. I'll send you the link and you can add yourself to the group. And then I just ask that you follow the rules. I already told a couple people. I'm like, look, if you're not coachable, I'm gonna have to kick you out the group, because we not over here flexing. We won't do that. I'm telling people I'm doing this, but then, there's no proof because our educators give us a lot of proof, y'all. Just so y'all know, like they're showing us their results and stuff. And I feel like if we sit here saying that we're making money doing this and we're planning on helping people, we got to make sure that we have that same level of integrity and transparency as well. And so that's the reason why I wanted to do it this way with the SwipeCoin Freedom Challenge. So enough of all that. So I do want to ask everybody that is in that SwipeCoin Freedom Challenge, me and Shauna was talking about this earlier because it had called for a buy earlier this morning at like 4:30, 4:45, whatever it was. And so I want to know who got in for this sale and why. And if you didn't get in and you waited, why did you wait?
Well, I waited. And the reason why I waited was because just drawing up the fibs on the 4-hour chart, it showed that that wick, what is 1, 2, 3, 4? That one right there, that went to the 50% 618 zone on the big 4-hour chart. So obviously, if you know anything about fibs, the 50% 618 zone is where buyers start to show up, and obviously, as you can see, it went back up. And then as I marked it up more and more, it just showed more confluence that it was going to turn around. And then also on the 4-hour chart, if you shrink it all the way down, literally that wick goes right back down and touches the trend line and then comes right back up. So that's why I would do it.
Appreciate it. Anybody else? If you got in, it's okay, because if you got some pips, then hey, I mean, you scalping. That the SwipeCoin scalper is for you to scalp. 50 pips here, 100 pips there, which is what you would have got. But if you got in or you didn't, why or why not?
Well, I didn't get in only because I'm just looking at it right now. I just woke up. So, but looking at from what I can see, I agree with what the gentleman said. Around that 5837, for me, it would have need to kind of close or get past that before me to get in there, because you look to the left, is retesting there, and it actually, a wick broke through, but it didn't open and close, and it did exactly what it was going to do. It tested and bounced and went back up. So just in the last 5 minutes of looking at it, that would have been one of the reasons why I wouldn't have got in the sale. As far as to buy, pretty much the same thing. If you look at the 5960, it would, for me, it would either need to close and open past that mark, or close and open past the 5920, and it didn't. So I wouldn't have gotten that either. I would have need to see another candle going up as far as that sell for me to actually jump into that. And I agree with you. This is for scalping. Candles come real fast, so you don't have to wait a long time to make a decision. But just based off what I'm looking at right now in the last 5 minutes, that's why I wouldn't have not gotten in. And plus, I'm just looking at it right now.
Gotcha. Anybody else?
Well, when I woke up, I seen the call for the buy, and then I put something in the chat for everybody to look out for. And it went up real fast. And then when it closed, it immediately went back down. So I just left it alone. And then when they called for the sale, I was moving and grooving, doing stuff around the house. So I wasn't paying attention to the sale. So I didn't get into anything.
Okay.
Morning. I got in for the sell. I took it to the, what you call it, the second line you have there, second line. And the reason why I did that, I took a fib from over to the left from that long drop, and it just came to the 50% of that. So that was why I did it to that level.
And so y'all, so everything y'all saying is not wrong. Because the purpose of the SwipeCoin scalper is to scalp. So Ms. Donnell was right to go to a particular point. She got probably 100 pips. I don't know what it was or what your entry was, but you know what I'm saying? She could have easily gotten at least 100 pips. If you're doing a 0.01, that's $10. It's $10 you didn't have yesterday. Right?
There you go.
Yep, I got $11.71.
See?
Hey, there it is.
You see what I'm saying? So the purpose of us doing this, y'all, is for us to understand why we would get in, why we wouldn't, and everything. And I'm going to be honest. So I didn't get in, even though I was looking at it. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm one of those. I want more. Like I get it. It's 100, but my stop loss has to be great, obviously, with Bitcoin. So for me, when I did this, I was like, I don't like it automatically, because if I got to put my stop loss up here, and then I'm looking at barely a 1-to-1, you know what I'm saying? It's barely over 1-to-1. I'm used to at a minimum, you know, like a 1-to-3. So I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. That's the reason why I honestly didn't even do a fib or nothing. I was just like, nah, the ratio wasn't there for me, because I got 3 accounts, y'all, for crypto.
Okay.
So I'm not about to sit here and be like, I'm just gonna get in it. No, it gotta be great for me. So, and I had a markup for the buy too, so I'm gonna show y'all that. When they called the buy, I had the markup for the buy. And then that one, I was like, nope, this ain't it. It ain't ready yet. So this is where I would have needed to see the break and close. Because of course, you know, you change it to the line chart. And I'm gonna go through all this, y'all, for everybody that's because let's see, we got some new family. Okay, I see you, Holly, saying you didn't get in because you ain't see the call. Look, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Look, y'all better start getting these alerts. So that way you can at least see and start determining whether you would get in or not, and why you wouldn't. That's how you become a better trader. by practicing, or whatever. But yeah, I marked it up for the buy, and I was like, yeah, I don't see this happening, right now. Because it's been staying in this zone. And then I'm gonna show y'all on TradingView. This on an hour. So this was the zone yesterday that I had, and then it broke out of that. Then it went back down. So obviously I wasn't in this. Okay. This is the new zone. So it's hovering. I'm doing what Donette does with the color coding, because I already did it by the time frame, because I follow Kim Torres, whatever. So that's how I learned how to mark up my charts watching her. But I do the color coordinating now instead of the typing it in 4 hour, 1 hour, whatever, which helps. So thanks to Donette. And if y'all do not get on those candlestick Bible sessions, Monday and Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm gonna be honest, like you're sleeping on yourself, because combining that with at least, being great with support and resistance, I'm telling you now, you're gonna kill the game. You can easily get to the point where you're averaging 80% win rate. That's why I get on there with her when I can, like I'm being, well, as long as everything permits, Friday morning, because I'm a student. You know what I'm saying? So right now I see it still in the zone. So when I saw that call on the SwipeCoin Scalper, I was like, nah, this is on the hour. So I needed to close below this weekly, because my blue lines are weekly high. So it's in between this weekly and this dark turquoise is my 4 hour. So it's been hovering in between the weekly and the 4 hour, back and forth since yesterday. So, or actually since the 30th. It's been staying in this zone for the most part. And then they finally hit that daily high. So that's it. So for me, I went to a SwipeCoin Scalper, and I came back over here. I was like, nah, it's still in that zone. I'm not trading in the zone. I got to make sure it's outside of that zone. And what it did, came back into the zone. And that's without a field. So that's the reason why I didn't get in the trade. So any questions right now before we get started?
No, ma'am.
All right. So I'm recording this, y'all, because I'm gonna go over the SwipeCoin Scalper, the original and the smooth, and then I'm gonna show y'all TradingView. Okay. So hopefully time permits, but I already see right now, we won't be getting into a trade just because of the way it's moving at the moment. I mean, we might be able to get something, but we'll see what happens. So when y'all get on the go on to the strategies. This is how you find the SwipeCoin Scalper. You go to strategies under the IM.Center, and then you're gonna select DCX Academy once you close out the strategies handbook that pops up. You scroll down and you'll see FRX, HFS, DCX, and ECX and IBO or something or whatever. So you're gonna select DCX Academy. SwipeCoin Scalper is already gonna be highlighted. So you're gonna go to the big box on the right-hand side and click on SwipeCoin Scalper. This is how it's gonna come up, y'all. So everything that I'm doing for the most part is what you'll see here, and then on the video that is to follow, and I'll show y'all how to get access to that too. But I just follow the steps. That's all I did. And I tell this to everybody for a reason, because there are some individuals that say, well, I need to be walked through stuff, and I'm a visual learner, and whatever. And I'll be honest, I used to say that about myself too. I'm a hands-on person. You show me how to do something, as long as I'm doing it with you, I got it, right? You're not gonna really have to do that with me too often, because once I see it and I'm doing it at the same time, I'm gonna be good. But listen, y'all, nobody sat here and was trading a SwipeCoin Scalper on the team. As far as I know, nobody talked about it on the team. And I got on here because I was using the DCX harmonics, obviously, because everybody knows I was using a harmonic scanner for Forex consistently. And then I saw the DCX harmonics, and I was like, oh, okay, it's doing the same thing with Ethereum as far as using the swing high, swing low, I was like doing the same thing with Ethereum and XRP with Ripple. So I'm like, okay, so I could do that on DCS harmonics. So I was doing that in my demo at first, and then I was like, wait, they got another strategy. So I came to this. And I'm like, hold on, 3 steps. This it? You know, with what I do on the harmonic scanner, I got a few steps, you know, you know what I'm saying? Confirmation steps. And I'm like, just 3 steps? Okay, let me try this out. So I came over here and I just read it. They told me step 1, change it from a candlestick chart to a line chart. I do that anyway, thanks to Kim Torres, right? Step 2, spot the break and close the structure. Look for your support and resistance. I do that anyway, thanks to Kim Torres. That's what I do on the harmonic scanner. Okay, step 3 is if the 50 EMA, the yellow line, is underpriced for, and that's for a buy, and then above price for a sale, then now once these steps are complete, the idea is valid for potential entry. I was like, that's all I gotta do. I only gotta do 3 steps and then I can get in the trade. Man, quit playing with me. I kid you not, that was it. I watched this video, which if you hit this arrow right here, this is the video of Crypto Picasso, who's been studying Bitcoin and trading and investing in it for over 10 years. He did a video, it's only 20 minutes, y'all. I watched the video twice. And all I did was just practice what he showed in the video. I wrote the steps down so that way I didn't have to keep going to, you know, look back at it, just as muscle memory, you know, but I wrote the steps down and I just came on here and I watched this video 2 times, and ever since then I've been trading. Now I don't even really trade Forex like that because I'm real heavy with crypto. So everybody at this point should know how to get to the SwipeCoin Scalper, how to watch this, the steps or whatever, and then how to see the video. So all you do is just watch the video, y'all. It's 20 minutes. 20 minutes gonna get you paid nicely. So anybody got any questions on how to get to the SwipeCoin Scalper? Okay.
Leona,
so-
I don't have any questions, but the video, the sound is really, really low. I don't know if it's my computer or what, but it's difficult to even hear what he's saying well. Do you guys find that same thing?
I didn't have a problem with it.
Okay, maybe it's something with my computer then.
No, me either.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say check the volume on the actual video and then make sure your volume is up on your computer too.
Yeah, I did that. So maybe something else is going on with my computer. I don't know, but okay,
Yeah.
good enough.
So that's pretty much it, y'all. Just again, make sure y'all go into the strategies from im.center. Once you get on strategies, it's a handbook that's going to pop up. Close the handbook out. Go down until you see the different academies. Select DCS Academy. Once you select DCS Academy, SwipeCoin Scalper is already up. Okay, it's already selected. So all you do is just go to the right-hand side. That big white box is going to have SwipeCoin Scalper in it. You're going to click on SwipeCoin Scalper. And then everything is going to come up just like this. Just as a reminder, it's going to come up like this. Y'all, all you do is just follow the steps. It tell you what to do. It's only 3 steps. And then if you want to watch the video with Crypto Picasso, that's 20 minutes, just hit that that blue arrow here. Okay? And he walk you through it. So you don't necessarily have to watch my recording. You know, I mean, that man done made millions of dollars. I haven't made $1 million yet. So that's why I'm really pushing for folks to get on these go live sessions, because yeah, I'm nice with it, but I ain't where they at because I ain't made $1 million yet. So that's what we should be getting our information. All I'm doing is just helping you to, you know what I'm saying, see something else and then test it out for yourself. Okay. So I'm going to show y'all the steps, just like you'll see it on the video. And obviously when you first get on there, it tells you what the steps are. So the first thing you're supposed to do is change it to a line chart. This does not come up all the time, y'all. Okay? So you're not going to see this every time you get on here. This is typically when, you know, it's a very strong possibility of that particular sell or buy. That's the only time you'll see that. But usually there's no line telling you what the break and close is, okay? So, but the way that you do it is you change it to a line chart. And just for y'all to know, we're only on a 15-minute because this is a scalper. We're scalping. So the lower time frames are for people who are looking to get in and out of the market. Okay? So again, we're gonna change it from the line chart, from the candlestick to the line chart. So we'll go up here, change it, right? And then all we're doing is going to, if it's telling us to sell, this is the last signal that came out over to your right for Bitcoin. So you're gonna go off of the last signal that was given to you. So if our sell, which was right here, then that means that off to the left, because we haven't seen this stuff yet. So off to the left, what we're doing is we want to look for areas of support because you're looking for a sale. You needed to break that area of support in order for it to be a valid trade. Okay? And then the opposite will be for a buy. So if it was the buy, you will be looking for areas of resistance. And I say areas meaning you want price to hit a particular price point multiple times. Okay, so I see this one right here. So I see 1, 2, close to 3 automatically. So I'm about to draw a line right here. And then I want to see if I see anything else. So if the sale was caught, let me check where this candle at. Hold on. Where's the candle? Okay, so that candle is closer to the bottom. Oh, so I would have to go down further. It's closer to the line. So I would have to go down further because the candle was, the sale was called at this candle down by this line. So that's why they picked this particular point. So you have 1, 2, look, 3, 4. So that's the reason why this line was drawn. So I'm just gonna draw one because I use that horizontal line so I can see all the way across. So if you look, you see price came and hit here. That's 2 times. Then you see price came here. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get this down. Ugh. Why can't I move it? I gotta move it this way or something? Ew. Okay. I'm trying to do like Picasso, y'all. He uses these things. So you got price came here. And then again, over here. Wish I could just move it. Whatever. Everybody's seeing these points, right?
Ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is what he does on the video. I'm just repeating what he does. So he shows you where price comes multiple times. You got 1, 2, even if it broke through this, but it came back up, right? So you could do this, boom, boom, and over here. Okay. So you got, this is a strong area. That's pretty much what it's saying. Okay. So now that you have your area of support, now the next step is for you to wait for the candle to break. A sell candle, let me make this a little bigger. You need a sell candle to break below this line and close, but you need the body of the candle to close below. So that will mean that this will be our candle that broke and closed below. Boom, because the body of the candle closed below. So guess what that means, y'all? As long as the next candle is a sell candle, this is your entry. This would have been your entry candle. So I'm pretty sure for Ms. Donette, this is probably her entry candle. That's how she was able to get over 100 pips. Okay. So once you know what your breaking close is, okay, the third step, once you have your breaking close, the third step is that the yellow EMA has to be on top of the candles. Okay. That's the third step. The yellow EMA is on top of the candles. Now, everybody got the step 1, 2, and 3 part. Everybody got that part, right?
Yes.
If you don't, please
Yes,
send a
ma'am.
message. If you do not, please send a message. If you don't want to, you know, say it in front of the group, send it to me privately and I'll go over it again. Okay. So now that we have that, we know that this is our breaking close. We see we got the sale. The yellow EMA is on the top. This is just what I do. I don't remember if Picasso did this in the video. I'm not really sure. But he, on the first part of the screen, he says that you should be doing 50 pips at a time, doing 3 positions. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna be honest. If you are new to trading, please don't do that. Please don't do 3 positions. Take 1 take profit at a time, okay? And I'm gonna show y'all what I do.
When you say position, you saying entry?
Yeah,
All right, cool. Just
yeah.
so
So he's saying to enter 3 times, and each one of your take profits, one is gonna be 50 pips, the other one is gonna be 100 pips, and the third one is gonna be 150. I don't do that. Because all I do is move my stop in the profit, and that's what I'm gonna show y'all how to do. Okay. Well, that's what I'm gonna show y'all what I do, like, or whatever. Because I'm gonna tell you, that'll throw a new person off, and then you'll mess around and lose money, and you're like, how did I lose this money? So nah, don't do that. Okay. One entry, y'all, and you'll be able to move your stop in the profit. Okay. So again, to make sure that y'all are good, I want to just go over this one more time, okay? So remember what I said. You will not see this every single time you get on here, okay? This is not every time, no. They'll normally just tell you the last time a signal was given and what type of signal it was given, but that's pretty much it. This comes up every once in a while, you know, when it's a really strong area, I would say. So the way that I find my support and my resistance is by number one, knowing if I'm buying or selling. So if it's telling me to sell on this last one, I'm gonna be looking for areas of support, y'all. I need you to write that down. I need y'all to write that down. If you're selling, according to this, you're looking for areas of support because you need price to come down and break through that and keep going. It needs to be a continuation. Now, the opposite is for a buy. When the signal is called for a buy, you're gonna be looking for areas of resistance, and you're gonna need price to break up through that and continue on. That's how you know that you have a legit buy and you have that buy momentum. Okay? I see Angel, you have your hand raised. What's up?
I just wanted to let everybody know that I was on a call one day with Picasso, and I don't know if anybody else was on this call, but he mentioned a ghost arrow, like, you know, the buy and sell arrows, little boxes with the arrows. He called them ghost arrows, like ghost boxes. So anytime I see it pop up right away, I don't know if y'all have ever been on there, but I'll literally see it pop up and disappear. And I'm like, wait, what?
Uh-huh.
So I didn't know that originally, so I just thought I would share that so other people would know too, because when I do see a call come up, I just wait to make sure, because he said it's kind of like it's verifying it, if you will. So I just wanted to put that out there.
So I was on that call as well. What he said was that the box, so it'll call, but it won't actually stay there until the candle prints that it calls it on. So once that candle closes out, then it'll pop up for either to buy or to sell on that box.
Awesome.
cool.
And y'all look, so I know I tell some people, every person that I personally enroll, now the folks on on my team, they already know, like, the two people that we should be watching for the SwipeCoin scalper is Sean O and Crypto Picasso, because Crypto Picasso helped to create the SwipeCoin scalper. Like, why would you not watch the person that helped to create the particular strategy? So those are the two people that you watch to learn how to better use the SwipeCoin scalper. Okay, so again, if the signal comes out for a sale, you got to make sure you're looking for areas of support. If you don't know the difference between support and resistance, I need you to go into the academy, y'all. I'm being honest. I'm not an educator, you know, but you got to go in the academy. That's going to be on you. That part is your homework. That's a requirement in order for you to be a successful trader, like, and to be consistently profitable. If your goal is to be 70% or higher with a win rate consistently every month, then you got to do the work. And that's being honest. So again, we're going to change it from, the first step is to change it from a candlestick to a line chart. Boom. Okay. Once we do that, we're looking for areas of support, because the last signal that was called 2 hours ago was a sell. So let's just say, hypothetically, we haven't seen all the rest of this. Remember, our sell candle was closer to the bottom, closer to this line. So now what I'm looking for is to the left, where I see multiple areas where the candles have gone and possibly retraced, okay, and went back up. So that's an area of support. So we established that line here, because you got 1 point here, 2, 3, 4, 5, all over here. We got all of these points. So that's the reason why they created this line for area of support. Once you have that, y'all, the next step is for the candlestick. It has to break and close below this. The body of the candle has to break and close below this. So that's why I drew that line, saying, I'm gonna make this a little bigger now, saying that this was our candle that broke and closed below, right? So again, I'm putting the line here, bam. So that means this would have been our entry candle, not possible entry like we do with we already established our support area, okay? Our entry line, right? So we already know this is automatic. We don't do pending orders, y'all. And I'm pretty sure y'all probably know why we don't do pending orders, but if you need me to explain it, I'm gonna be honest. For one, you're scalping. You're not finna put in pending orders and you're scalping. Two, it's too much wick action with crypto, y'all, to be doing pending orders. Because what'll happen is, if you do a pending order, this could have happened. It activate and then boom, go back up. Now what? And then it hit your stop loss. Now you kicked out the trade. That's why you need to wait for a break and close. Y'all, I learned that from trading indices with Kim Torres, because indices do the same exact thing. You have a lot of fake outs and you have wick action. So that's why it's important for you to wait for the break and close. So once you have that, and this candle is your entry candle, as long as your yellow EMA is on top, that's step 3, then you're cleared to enter the trade. Market execution. Everybody got that part, those 3 steps that it tells us to do.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes,
Awesome.
yes.
And Angel says that Owen Wright teaches support and resistance very well. Yes, he does. Levels is, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got on levels with Donette. What month was that, Donette, that we got on levels? They had that boot camp.
December, month of December.
Yeah, man, when I say y'all, I learned so much on that boot camp for that 30 days. It was ridiculous. And that helped me. I mean, I knew some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, because I was studying with Luke Longmire, Kim, and all of them, but I became better. And I'm still getting better. But that's because of, you know, staying a student. So that's what y'all gotta get on go live with these educators, y'all. It's cool for us to get on here, but get on with the educators. Don't just wait for one of us to lead a session. That's where you're gonna get your money. Okay, so that's the thing. Now, here's here's what I do as far as creating my take profit points, y'all. I don't remember Crypto Picasso did that in. I'm gonna have to watch the video again because I don't really remember. But so how I establish my take profit points. When I already have it on a line chart, I'm gonna be honest, that's when I do my take profit points. So that way I don't have to keep bouncing back and forth. So I change it back to the line chart. So I'm looking for areas of support again. Okay. So if this is our possible entry, then that means my first take profit would have been here because I see support, support, support. Everybody see that. They all three back to back. So I'm about to draw my line. Green mean money. That's why my take profit lines are green, y'all. This would have been my first take profit point. Move this up a little bit. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3. All three of them hit. Everyone sees that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this down. Just to make sure we good. So that's why I made this my first take profit point. Okay, so the next thing is I'm gonna look for another area of support. Okay, so I see, and before I go into that, here, just so y'all know, the reason why we do this is because if you did not know, these peaks are areas where you have price open and close at the same spot. That's what these peaks are, y'all. So that's why it's a strong area of either support or resistance, because the open and close is very important. That tells you where you're going to pivot. That is your pivot area, y'all. When you have open and close at the same point multiple times. I did not know that until, what was that, last year. And I had been trading a year already prior to coming into the academy.
Can you say that one more time? I'm sorry.
So these peaks are areas where price opened and closed at the same point. So these are pretty much your pivot areas. Meaning you're gonna have a reversal. No matter how far it goes, it's just gonna reverse. So I'm gonna change this to candlesticks, and I want you to see this. So it was going down in the sale, right? So that means the first candle should be a sale, and that means it closed in a sale at this price point, at this line, and then it opened in a buy at this line right after it. Y'all see this right here, right? I'm changing it to candles. What do you see? You got your sell and your buy. Same point. You got a flat bottom. Flat bottom. Flat bottom. And then it's the same thing for resistance. If you see the peaks again, then that means that you're gonna have a buy candle. It's gonna open here. I mean, it's gonna close here, and then it's gonna open in a sale and go down. So you're gonna have a flat top. I didn't know about flat bottoms and flat tops. Like, I didn't even think about that until I was getting on the sessions with Dr. Lee and Brandon Boyd, because I was trading binary options. That's how I was learning about when to pivot to get into a trade. Is this making sense to everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, absolutely.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Good information.
Great. So that's why I got my first take profit. So then the next one I would do, hold on, my bad, let me do this. My next one, I see I got something here. So it looks like price can't, of course that was resistance, but it looked like it kind of stalled out here. So I'm gonna see if I see anything to the left. So yeah, so that's what it was. So I had multiple areas. Look at all this. Boom, 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 boom. Back to back. So that would have been my second take profit. Okay. Third, and then fourth. I'm about to do those. I got right here. Again, support 1, 2. Got it. And then this one. That would have been it. Going down here, that's a stretch, to be honest, depending on what, oh shoot, where'd it go? That's a stretch right there. Everybody see that?
Mhm.
So that's what I do.
Yes, ma'am.
That's it. I just, for a sale, I look for areas of support where price came down, those peaks, these peaks, that's what I'm looking for. I need to see price hit that a couple of times, okay? 2, 3 times, whatever. And of course, you go to the left. You just gotta look to the left. So like this one right here, look at this. All of that. Even right here, 1, 2, all of this. That's like 5 times it hit the same point. Okay? So now the next thing I do, this is before I even, get ready to get into the trade, I go on and establish my stop loss too. Now everybody's different. I asked Donette if she can to tell what she does for her stop loss. But everybody's different, like I said. So what I do is, because I know that the yellow EMA has to stay on top of the candles in order for it to be a sale, then that means if it goes, if the candles start to go above that, then now we're looking for a possible buy. Not as guaranteed, but a possible buy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my stop loss above the yellow EMA. Simple, right? So I see we got price came here multiple times. This looks like a whole lot. Boom, 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 boom. Look at all this. So I'm just gonna change it to candlesticks and I'm gonna move it above that just a little bit. Okay, from the area where it closed and opened at the same point. I just want to move it above that a little bit. Just a little bit. So I still got it above my yellow EMA. And then it's above those areas where it constantly hit.
Yeah, I do the same thing too.
Okay, so that's it.
Or
So if it
100
goes
pips,
above here,
100 pips, depending if it's Ethereum or
yeah,
XRP, yeah.
yeah. So with Bitcoin, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, that 100 pip stop loss, it ain't gonna work. You're gonna get stopped out. You just need to be prepared. And that's why you have to have the balance, y'all. You gotta have the balance. Yes, it's being recorded. But you gotta have the balance to be able to handle the pullback on Bitcoin. And that's being honest. That's just like when you trade indices. You can't go into indices with like $100 account thinking you finna hold NAS, like you about to get kicked out the trade. Okay? Because the pullbacks are great with these things. You can look at like a $400, 400 pip pullback, 600 pip pullback, and then it's still going your favor. That's the same thing with indices. It happened with me with NAS. That jump went back like 650 pips and then it shot down and hit my take profit. So you just have to make sure you have the account size for that. Okay. So that's how I create my stop loss. So once I have my take profit, my stop loss, now I'm good. I change back to candlesticks, good to go. And then I save it. And then you just press, save, type it in, and all of that. Any questions at all on how to spot your to do the first 3 steps, how to create your take profit and stop loss?
I have a question outside of that. Normally, I
ma'am.
see you when you do your chart on TradingView, you do the 1 hour, but then the scalper is 50 minutes. So you always just look for your 1 hour time frame.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get in this trade, because I was looking at the hour.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I wasn't always doing that. It wasn't until So like I listen to Kim a lot, Kim Torres, and she pretty much, she puts in her entries off of the 15, but she needs her confirmation off of the hour. And that's pretty much what Picasso does. Right? So he's looking for confirmation. So if it doesn't, like, let's say it doesn't close, like this sale, if it didn't close below here, then it's not a legit sale on the hour. If it doesn't close above a particular point, like right now it's in its zone. So it would have to close above this in order for me to be like, yeah, this is definitely that buying momentum. And it could very well go past that. I mean, obviously it'll go to that 62, if not beyond that. So that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on it to break out of this zone and close above my zone, because that's telling me it's going to that 62.
Yeah, thank you. That's good.
Welcome. So any questions on the SwipeCoin Scalper? And this is the original, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the smooth in a second, but it's the same concept. So I won't go, doing all this over. Okay. So it's the same thing that you would do with Ethereum, y'all. Please make sure that you, as a matter of fact, let me say this for myself. Uh-oh. All right. So same thing with Ethereum, y'all. You just go click on Ethereum and you do the same exact thing. Those steps to see how on Ethereum, you don't have a line, right? But it's telling you this is where you're selling. So what should you be doing? What's your first step? You got the sale here. What's your first step? Dang, it just disappeared. That's what we were talking about, right, Angel? That ghost.
Change the line.
Thank you. Y'all all right? Y'all good? Or y'all scared? If you scared, it's okay.
I'm good.
All right. I need y'all to be answering, man. Make sure y'all good. All right, what's our next step? That was step 1. What's step 2?
You got to draw
Like
your line.
support and resistance.
Yeah.
Yep. So if we selling, which one are we doing? Support or resistance?
Support.
All right. So I personally use horizontal line because I want to be able to see it all the way across. That's me. John O doesn't. He uses the ray or whatever it is. I forgot which one he do. So if our sell was called here, then that means we're looking for the closest area of support, okay, to where it was called. So right here we got 1, 2, 3. Y'all see that, right? So I'm drawing my line right here. Boom. Got 1, 2, 3, all of this and this. So what do we do now? Next step 3.
Well, so I find my take profit points here as well. But on the, as far as the steps say, you're supposed to make sure the price is now for a sale below the 50 EMA.
Okay, so now that we know that, are we entering this trade, y'all?
Negative.
No, we didn't break and close yet.
Exactly. So we need a sell candle, a red candle. For those who haven't really been trading that long, we need a red candle to break this line and close below. The body of the candle, y'all, has to break and close below, not the wick. We need the body of the candle, this. Okay? And then the next candle needs to be a sell candle. That's the one that you enter on. Market execution. So that will be a sell by market. Okay? That's what you do. And like Bo said, I do the same thing. I got you. You were right, ma'am, in the chat. The next thing you do, obviously, when I'm on the line chart, I automatically, especially because I can see that it's not moving down in that cell right now. So I already know I'm gonna start to create my take profit points. So I got one right here, you got 1, 2, right? So I'm automatically putting the line there. This right here. Everyone sees that, 1, 2. That's real close, but still, that's 1. Everybody got that, right?
Could you please repeat what you just said? I'm sorry. I was writing.
You just looking for your take profit point by looking for areas of support.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got your 2 points, your peaks. Okay. 1, 2. That's why you have that one. This one is real close. But that's one right here. Now I just need to see. I wish I could. I have to give me a mouse or something. Just trying to use this little pad is annoying. So you see, this was like a straight shot up. So the only one I will be able to do is this one. Because we got, this was kind of flatline, right? So it will be 3 back to back. And then I just change to the candles to look at it. Yeah, see, I see that. Okay. So that would be 3 back to back. And I would honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I'll probably end up using TradingView to see if I see any other points because I have my chart marked up. So like I got ETH right here. So we got a large gap here between the daily and this is the hour. The yellow line is my hour. So it just kept going. So you could go here, but yeah. So I'm waiting on it to break out of this zone. E. Possibly to the upside to go to 2000. But we'll see. Cause y'all notice that's what's going on, right? Look at this.
Yes.
Zone, up, zone, a little up, zone, kind of broke out the zone and then shot up.
Higher
So that's what we're
high.
waiting on here. Yep. It's just going up. It's just staying in the zone and then a break. But you got to practice that stuff. Study it. Any questions at all? Because we're about to get off because I got to get on mornings with Nano. It's part of my routine. Any questions?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
No, thank you. The only thing I do to add to confirm is draw a trend line, you know, from the bottom to the top. So that helps with the confirmation too.
Y'all got that? Yes, no, maybe so.
Hey, Leona, can you draw that to line?
So it came down, this little pullback here, then shot back up, came here. So see, that was a little bit of consolidation, then came up, but it still hadn't gotten close and broke it until here.
Thank you.
Welcome. Anyone else? Nope. Well, that's all I got, y'all. So I'll post this a little later on today. Once they finish downloading and stuff, just remember this is on when I upload this, because Zoom is full or whatever, and I'm not paying additional money to get extra storage. So I use Dropbox. So you're gonna have to download you're gonna have to download the video in order to watch the whole thing. Okay, if you only just click on it, it's only gonna show you about 10, 15 minutes of the video. So you gotta download it. Okay, that's all I got. Hope y'all have a good one. I hope y'all got something from this. And I will do my best to make sure that, you know, we all stay informed. SwipeCoin Free the Challenge.
Yay,
Let's
thank
get it.
you.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Woo!
Y'all have a good one.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.